Welcome to today's full body stretch program. Benefits? Oh, there are so many. Come, I'll tell you along the video. Dynamic side stretch. It helps in improved flexibility. It also helps in warming up before any exercise, as it gradually increases the blood flow to the muscles, which can raise your body temperature and prepare your muscles for more intense activity. Next in line is neck stretch. It helps in relieving tension, enhanced circulation, and stress relief. It's important to perform neck stretches gently and mindfully without forcing any movements to avoid injury. My favorite, cat-cow stretch. But how does it help your body? It helps in increasing the flexibility and mobility of the spine. It also stretches the muscles of the back, abdomen, and neck. Next pose is thread the needle. This pose can help release tension in the shoulders and upper back, improve flexibility, and promote relaxation. It's important to move into the pose slowly and gently, and only going as far as feels comfortable to you. Now we are gonna do thread the needle for the second side. Wrist stretch. It is a simple exercise that helps improve flexibility and mobility in the wrists, which is particularly beneficial for those who spend long hours typing, writing, or performing tasks that strain the wrists. It reduces wrist stiffness and prevents discomfort or pain associated with repetitive wrist movements. Walk the dog. Incorporating knee movements into the downward dog yoga pose can add an extra dimension of stretch and mobility work, especially targeting the hamstrings, calves, and knees. Next stretch for you is the deep lunges, a variation of the lunge exercise that targets various muscle groups including the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and hip flexors. Remember to perform lunges slowly and with control. You can gradually increase the depth of the lunge as your flexibility improves. The runner's stretch. It involves various muscles of your legs. And this again increases the flexibility, reduce muscle tightness, and prevent injuries, especially if you are a runner or engage in activities that involve repetitive movements of the lower body. Now we are doing the runner stretch for the other side. The lizard pose. It is a yoga posture that stretches the hip flexors, hamstrings, groin, and quadriceps. It is an excellent posture for opening up the hips and releasing tension in the lower body. It's important to listen to your body and only go as deep into the stretch as feels comfortable for you. If you have any knee issues or discomfort, you can place a blanket or folded towel under your back knee for support. Now comes the garland pose or the yogic squat. It is a posture that stretches the ankles, groin, hips, and your lower back while also strengthening the legs and opening up the chest and shoulders. It's often used as a preparatory pose for deeper hip opening postures. and the Sphinx pose. It is a gentle back bend pose that helps stretch the spine, chest, and shoulders while strengthening the muscles of the back. Don't forget to engage your core. Press your pubic bone and the tops of your feet firmly into the mat. Next is the bow pose. Bow from bow and arrow. Yes, that's right. This pose stretches the entire front of the body while simultaneously strengthening the back muscles. It's essential to practice this pose mindfully and avoiding any discomfort or strain. I don't have words for the next pose, which is child's pose. Also known as Balasana in Sanskrit, is a calming and restorative yoga pose that gently stretches the hips, thighs, and spine while promoting relaxation and stress relief. Next is the butterfly pose. Use your legs as the wings of this pose. It is a seated posture that stretches the inner thighs, groin, and knees while also opening up the hips and improving flexibility. The seated side stretch, the one which we are doing currently for our right leg, we'll do it for the left leg next, and then we'll do the same for the forward bend. All these three exercises offers the same benefit. It is a stretching exercise or pose that primarily targets the hamstrings, inner thighs, and lower back, while also providing a gentle stretch for the hips and groin. Here is the seated forward bend. Avoid pushing yourself too far into the stretch and go only as much as comfortable for you. With regular practice, you'll gradually increase your flexibility and mobility in the legs and hips. And finally, the supine spinal twist. It is a pose that gently stretches the spine, hips, and shoulders while also releasing tension in the lower back and promoting relaxation. It is a soothing and grounding pose that helps relieve tension in the back and promote spinal mobility. It is a great posture to practice before bedtime or as part of a cool down sequence after more vigorous physical activity. That was all for today. Thank you for joining us on this journey to improve flexibility and mobility through stretching. Remember, consistency is key on the path to increased flexibility and overall well-being. Make sure to listen to your body, honor its limitations, and always stretch within your comfort zone. Until next time, take rest.